was proud of not just the win, but how we won. You know, it's reverse game. I mean, you know, we were up for a little bit, and they were up, and then it looked like it was kind of getting out of hand. But you know, our guys just kept fighting. You know, they're a good team. They're hard to guard. We knew they were going to be hard to guard. They run good stuff. So I think our guys, you know, especially second half, I'm always worried about, you know, our guys being away from our bench. And I thought they did a good job of adjusting and, you know, getting big stops down the end.
And you kind of touched on it there. The hard fought first half really pulled away in the second half. Kind of what adjustments were made, and kind of like you said, what did you see out of the squad to respond in the way they did?
I was proud, you know, especially Tony Felder, guy who first half was in foul trouble, begging us to stay in the game and kept fouling. But you know, he didn't sit over on the bench and pout. And then second half he comes out and he plays really well. So, you know, he's not the only one. Just guys, Brandon Macklin, who, you know, had some big rebounds. And then Ibu Yamazaki, they got him down for 3 rebounds, but a huge play that sticks out to me was him getting a hand on the offense rebound. He tipped it out to Tony Felder. Tony Felder hit a 3. And that's something, you know, our guys got excited for the 3, but I mean, you got to give Ibu credit for his effort on the offensive glass, and I think that's what those type plays is what got us on the run.
And then Moss tonight, 24, 6, and 2. What did you like about his evening?
The thing about Jarvis is, like, if you come out in the gym and you hear a ball bouncing, and you look over the rail in the demo center, it's probably him. So I'm really not surprised by, you know, his success that he had tonight, because he works at it. He works at it. I thought he took better shots than when we were at Pitt, and you know, I'm glad it paid off for him.
And then you kind of touched on it already, but I'll ask it again. 5 in double figures, complete attack, got contributions all the way up and down the roster. What's that mean for you to see everybody, kind of like I said, battle in that second half and everybody scoring, contributing?
I thought it was good because we shared the ball. I thought we made a lot of right plays, and we knew the way they played defensively, you know, with the run and jump, they're going to force you to make the right plays. And for the most part, I felt like we made the right plays and then try to make, you know, our own individual plays.
Another big one here on Tuesday. Any preview for the fans at all for that? Going to be another big crowd seeing that big matchup against Old Dominion.
Yeah, I'm excited for it. You know, the thing is, we got to watch this film, get better tomorrow, learn from this, clean up some stuff, and then, you know, start preparing for Old Dominion on Sunday, Monday.
And Coach, you spoke about it, Jarvis, Moss, and Ibu, and a bunch of new guys. You lose your 6 leading scorers from last year, and you got basically a brand new team this year. What have you learned about them after the first week of the season?
I don't think it's the first week of the season. I think it was more so when we recruited them. They're just high character guys. You know, they want to be coached. We talked to them this summer about, you know, just coachability. And some of these guys, you know, they're transfers from other programs, and they didn't necessarily, you know, get what they want out of it. And this is the last go around. But the one thing that, you know, the coaches can't say is that they're not coachable, because they've been extremely coachable. So, you know, I'm excited about that.
And speaking of character, Josiah Harris, 4 blocks tonight, and really just kind of brought the energy.
Yeah.
You can see him getting everybody in the bench and the crowd hyped up. Can you talk about what that does for your team, and especially in a home environment?
Yeah, he brings a lot of energy. You know, he's physical. He's finally healthy. Last year, you know, he's battling injuries the whole season, so he had a full off season to get stronger, and you know, his hard work's paid off. He's in probably the best shape of his life. So a lot of plays down the stretch were him forcing fouls, you know, due to him crashing the offensive glass. So he was big for us. A lot of the plays he made helped us get on the run.
You talk about injuries. So William and Mary, with 3 minutes in the game, ran out 4 new subs, and this is a team that runs a lot. And can you kind of talk about what kind of a luxury it is to have that kind of depth, especially after last year dealing with a lot of injuries?
Yeah, it's really important. I think the biggest thing is, like, you're able to practice, you're able to compete every day and get better. You know, a lot of times last year we were compete. The first time we were competing was in the game. So, you know, just to have so many bodies and so many competitive guys, and you know, the practice is more competitive, and it's fun because we can compete a lot more with the depth.
And you talked about physicality, and 26 fouls from both teams tonight, total of 52 whistles blown. Can you kind of talk about what you're talking about to your guys about, especially with Tony Felder being in trouble early?
Yeah, you got to adjust to how the game's been called. And you know, if you look around the country, I'm pretty sure there's a lot more fouls in the beginning of the season, and players start to adjust and understand, okay, how to not foul. So the challenge is not putting other teams in the bonus early, and I felt like the second half we did, but then we finally adjusted and cleaned up the fouling.
And then late in the second half, you guys, I believe with 5 minutes left in the game, you guys went on an 8-0 run and take the lead, 72-66. Can you kind of walk us through what you saw from the team as it kind of rallied together?
I just remember that play. Ibu tapping it out to Tony Felder, getting that three. That was a huge play. The offensive rebounds really got us going. And then, the second chance opportunities, I think, and just moving the ball and wearing them down. And then we did a good job of being active in the gaps defensively. And a few of the possessions, went off William and Mary, so we had more opportunities.
And what was your words to Tony Felder after the game, especially being in foul trouble early and coming in and having such a big impact on offense, even in driving kick situations?
Well, I didn't get to talk to them. They're out there signing autographs for the kids, but that's more important. But I'll talk to them tomorrow about that, and we can use that as an example, to all the guys, because you're going to get in foul trouble. And the main thing is guys just staying engaged. Like, you can help your team in ways even if you're on the court or off the court. So I told all the guys in the huddle, figure out a way to help your team.